Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm John, one half of the Corporate Breakout couple. When my wife, friend and I got our financial independence in 2020, it wasn't without any serious obstacles. We have lost money on multiple occasions, such as failed investments, forex trading, failed businesses as well, such as our hawker food business. One of the key factors how we got financial independent was our money management. In today's video, we are going to share with you how we blaze through our path towards freedom with some of the ways how we manage our money. So here are 5 ways how to manage your money like a boss. Every well-run company has a detailed financial statement which reveals their company's overall fiscal health as well as a healthy balance sheet which outlines their assets and liabilities. Knowing these numbers well is very important because every data point, every metric is a representation of the company. For example, the sales department, let's say you're the head of sales. Your metric representation would be the gross revenue and your gross margin. Another example is a business unit head. Let's say you are the head of IT products and services and you have a whole team of engineers reporting to you. Your representing metrics would be your operating expenses such as your manpower and cost of goods. Each month or quarter, after the various departments report their closing numbers, the management together with the department head and the business analyst will break down the numbers and identify and analyze which are the areas that the team or the department has performed well and which areas they have not. A well-run company knows how to link their numbers to their performance. If you learn to employ the various ways how these successful companies manage their finances and apply it to your own personal finance, you are certainly able to manage your money like a boss.
Hey John, I heard of this new term, no? Pay yourself first. Wow, I like, hey, today is payday, I'm gonna go buy that Gucci handbag to reward myself. Pay yourself first, ma.
Hey, hold up. Pay yourself first is actually a personal finance strategy that prioritizes your first chunk of money towards savings and investment first. And then the rest of your expenses, say your fixed and discretionary spending, like your basic needs and your wants, is put lower down the prioritized list. This actually protects your financial future.
Wow, I learned something new. Hey, I never buy the Gucci bag yet. Thank you, John.
Pay yourself first is actually a very important building block for your financial future. By prioritizing your savings and investments first, you're telling yourself you place emphasis on your future self. And that is one of the key towards financial freedom. And in doing so, your other expenses such as your needs and your wants are lower down the priority list. Each month, you challenge yourself to stick to your budget, hence not overspending on expenses such as your wants especially, and crossing the finishing line each month with a healthy set of numbers. And that gives you bragging rights as a boss who's in control over your money.
Woo! Payday is here! Let's go shopping! Let's see. Wow! This speaker very nice, and then inside got flower. The flower cannot die some more. Wow, I like. Okay, $400. Never mind lah, I buy. Okay, put inside my shopping cart. Wow, what else? Wow, hey, this is so cute. Looks like my dog Snuffy, Actually, I don't know what is it for lah, but okay lah, just buy lah. Even though, wow, $98. Never mind lah, just buy lah. Maybe Snuffy also would like him. Oh, okay, what else? Hey, a girl can never have too much lotion. Hey, okay, bye.
We all love spending money, don't we? Sometimes we get an emotional high when we purchase something we want. But sometimes when we purchase certain things on an impulse, why is there a feeling of guilt afterwards? Because it feels wrong. It wasn't in the plan. And ultimately, you don't feel like you're in control. Because spending money is a dance. You've got to know where your money is going, understand it well, and how money can serve you. Dance well, and you will find inner peace. Being in control of every single spend simply means you have built a process of how you manage your own personal finance, and you stay true to that process by sticking to the budget. Hey friend, you told me you consistently put in 20% of your income into your savings every month. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, I also don't know. My mother told me to do it, so for the last 10 years, I've been doing it lor.
Oh, I have a question for you. What do you do with your savings and what are your intentions with it?
I don't know lah, John. Whenever I need to go holiday, then I take from there lah. I want to go shopping, I might take from there lor. I just don't know what I save for actually.
Numbers you put into your budget doesn't mean or represent anything if you don't have a big plan in place. What am I talking about? Let me provide you an example and then share with you the big picture perspective later. Let's say you want to buy an apartment in 3 years and the apartment costs you $200,000. The down payment, say 20%, is around $40,000. For the simplicity, let's just take out the taxes and whatnot. So $40,000 of cash for down payment. And you need around $20,000 to put in for the renovation, to do up the place and to buy furnitures. And that's a total of $60,000 that you need in cash in 3 years. Here's why the planning is important in your budget. Because you have a target in mind to buy the $200,000 property in 3 years, you know you need $60,000 of cash for the 3 years, which means you need $20,000 each year and roughly break out into $1,700 each month. Having the big picture plan in mind with a timeline to buy the property is very important to make your numbers meaningful within your budget. On the other hand, if you just save money blindly and don't really have anything to save for in particular, you may not have the same motivation to put down the money month by month and being consistent. The property example is pretty straightforward. But what about a huge plan like financial independence in 10 years? Now that is a game-changing plan. Let's just say the game of gaining financial independence is a lot more complicated than just saving up for a property. You'll need to know what is your investment capital. You need to know what's your percentage return that you want per year and the skill set in order to achieve that. You need to project your expenses for the next 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years until you die. You need to know how to cater for inflation and your taxes and whatnot. And most importantly, what is your monthly cash flow in the middle of all that? In essence, budgeting isn't just about plucking in numbers and sticking to it. There's a lot more going on. Having grand visions for your future self and what you want to achieve as the driving force towards making all these numbers in your budget meaningful. In one of our previous videos where we shared about our retired life in Singapore, I'll put the link below, we gave an example of how a $200 Japanese dinner in Singapore only cost us 95 Sing dollars instead. By being creative and hopping on to a food app, we were able to find fantastic deals up to 50% off for cuisines that we love, whether it's Japanese, Italian or French, and find the best bang for our buck. Thinking out of the box constantly is a great way to challenge yourself to grow. As a result, you will build new muscles that you didn't even realize you have. You will also learn how to step out of your comfort zone more frequently, build your level of awareness in unknown territories, and that is a fantastic way to progress in life. By no means is it easy to be on top of your finances. It is always an ongoing journey to learn how to be better and better at managing money. We hope that we have given you value to support you on your journey. Do like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't, as it will help the YouTube algorithm to push out to more people who may find this video useful. See you in our next video.